Mad Ketch Up.
Dancehall Ketchup.
Dancehall Ketchup. Dancehall Ketchup.
Dancehall Ketchup.
Dancehall Ketchup. Dancehall Ketchup.
Dancehall Ketchup.
Dancehall Ketchup. Dancehall Ketchup.
Dancehall Ketchup. And if you're not a Dancehall Ketchup, move.
And with that being said, welcome to Dancehall Ketchup's YouTube channel called Ketch Up TV. I'm very happy that you found your way over here. I'm not gonna make it too long. We're gonna catch up and we're gonna go back to Cologne, and it's none other than FiWEvents, a dancehall weekend presented to you by Damion BG Dancer, which is actually happening this week as well. So make sure you look on the new flyer, and if you don't have a ticket as yet, you better be fast. Yeah, watch the lineup, it's insane. You can't get it more authentic unless you're gonna go to Jamaica. So make sure you're gonna be there. I'll be there for you, and we're gonna catch up again, and I make sure the interview's gonna drop earlier than before. But everything happens for a reason, so now I'm happy that you found your way here and you're still staying with me. We're gonna touch very different topics. Hot topic by that time. Remember, it was still pandemic times. We came right from COVID times. There was another hot topic about Chris Brown and dance moves that were used from some of the dancers who were featured in that event. So we're gonna touch all of these. Then there were some guests as well who weren't actually a part of it, but they came to support. And so we're just gonna talk to all of them who were around, and I wish you so much fun. Enjoy. If you want to get to know more about Dancehall Ketch Up and our work, feel free to go on our social media channels like Instagram, TikTok, and also Facebook. Feel free to visit our website as well and enjoy the insights when we catch up with dancehall. Make sure you subscribe to my channel in order to stay updated about the entire dancehall fraternity. Today we are in Cologne, and my first guest is none other than Chris Icon.
Here you go.
Now you're based in Hamburg for quite a year, like several years already, and I feel like people don't really know about you, your journey, your impact on dancehall. So maybe you can just take the time and speak a little about yourself, introduce yourself and your journey.
So, hi, my name is Chris Icon. Actually, my journey begins in 2007. I've been dancing from ever since I was born. But dancehall dancing, when I started it in Germany, was 2007. So I actually start the movement with my cousins and my crew members, I can say, stainless crew. And that's where it really starts.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice. Do you think you get the recognition for that actually in Germany?
No, I don't, because the information about dancehall and dancing those days were really hard to get. So people would just watch a few videos on YouTube, and mostly from Europeans, and that's where they would get inspired from and follow. Yeah. I fought a lot to get it done, but sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But I never give up. I always try to spread it.
So now we're here in Cologne at FiWEvent. You had your class already. How were the vibes? Did you enjoy yourself?
It was crazy. The energy was up. The people was enjoying it. I myself enjoy every moment of it, and I try to make the best and teach the culture, Yeah, definitely.
Do you always have a special kind of structure for your classes, or you just go with the flow and feel the energy of the room, or how you do it?
No, all of my classes I ever taught was always natural feeling. I never planned no class before, no playlist, nothing. I only, of course, if I have to teach a specific choreo, I prepare for that. But in general, my warm-ups, my everyday classes were never planned. It's always the energy.
Talking about teaching, we had COVID days, we had pandemic days. I think you also went to, teaching online. How does it make you feel now? You've been teaching online, and now the world is opening up again. How does it make you feel teaching in front of so many people again?
For me, it was tricky in some sense. At the beginning, I thought it was really the end of the world. But then when I start to teach and I get a routine online, it becomes nice because I could still dance, and I tried to make the best out of the moment. Of course, it's not the same, but it was good enough for me.
So the last question would be, if you have beginners in your course, or maybe people approaching you want to know about dancehall, which advices do you give them, or where can they find more information?
First of all, when I teach dancehall, I teach the culture. So it is always good for every group, whether beginner or advanced people. So if you're a beginner, you came to me to learn, then definitely I'm going to teach you the culture and not just a few steps.
Yeah.
So there you get the information, you get the meaning, you get the understanding, and you have to continue to learn because it's a journey. It never stops, you know. So you just learn until you understand the culture.
Yeah. So now people may be watching this and asking themselves, like, what does he mean by that? You know, teaching the culture.
Dancehall is a culture. It's a lifestyle. It's about the people, the way you live, the way you eat, the way you sleep, the way you walk, the way you dress, everything, just lifestyle, okay? That's the culture.
So do we have any open message, last words, something that people can think about or whatever you want to spread to the world?
Yeah, definitely. First of all, I want to say thanks to everyone who continue to support the dancehall community and the Jamaicans or the teachers who teach authentic dancehall. It means a lot to us. It helps us to grow, continue to support us. And in Germany, I want to make a special shout out to all the promoters. Please do your research and find other teachers to learn from. Don't always book the same teachers, okay? We all have our own journey and our own stories to tell. Big up.
Here we are again. I guess most of you recognize this very familiar face. FiWEvents is with us. I'm happy to see you again here. We talked already a couple of weeks ago, and even actually at the other event, you also kicked off the event, same as you did here. So how was the class? How was everything? How are you doing?
Yeah, well, you don't know. We're here at the moment. FiWEvent is a great event. Experience was excellent again. Cologne, you don't know the thing go. FiWEvents meets Damion birthday bash. The class was amazing. You don't know, we kicked off the event as usual. You know, we have to bring the vibe and the energy for the start.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
So, it was a nice vibe, nice energy, and it was a pleasure for me to be here again.
Yeah, man.
Turn up.
And it was all about mid-school, right?
Most definitely.
Yeah. So as we're touching the topic, do you feel like international dancers create and develop awareness that they need to know about mid-school dancehall?
Most definitely. Middle school is the art of dancehall. So without the art, you can't continue, you can't live. There is no art. You're black. Yeah? So I think right now at this moment, it's most at a point where they're recognizing that middle school is important and it's a very important part of dancehall. That's the most energetic part. That is where, because we have to remember that dancehall is a vibe. You get me? Dancehall is not about chopping, bloop. Is it? Dancehall is a vibe. We create it together. That's why it is dance all. It's not dance for me or dance for you. And it's not just dance, it's dance all. So the dance and the music is one. So without the music, there is no dance. Without the dance, there is no music. So the awareness is there at the moment. Middle school is important, so we have to get it out there. Is it?
Yeah.
Big up Mr. Waki again,
Yeah,
the
man.
king, is it?
Yeah, man, respect. Is there any favorite, I'm sure there is, any favorite moment that you love to think about from back then?
Yeah, man, I don't know. Moments with Colo and the whole team in the streets, you know. Walk into party back and forth, you know.
Yeah.
Yo, that's some crazy moment. Big up Colo, you don't know, the whole Colo squad from them time days, is it? So, great moments. There's
Share one story. One story.
One story.
One favorite.
Walk to the party. Colo step in, and everybody else say, crocodile. And Colo just give the kick them like this. And the whole party mash up, people. Yo, the whole party just tear apart like this. Colo, the real crocodile. One of the greatest moments that Uptown Mondays. Trouble.
Nice. All right, so we're at the end of the interview. Is there any open message that you want to, share with the people them who watch, maybe for beginners, for advanced people, promoters, anybody?
Knowledge. Knowledge is the key. There's always a start, there's always a center, and there's always a finish. Knowledge. Yeah? Get the old. There is no particular part, so I don't say old, middle, whatever. So just get the basics, and then you can move on. Yeah?
Yeah, man.
Knowledge again. One dancehall, not two or three.
No.
It's only one. Dancehall to the fullest, famous representing for Dancehall Ketch Up.
So here we are again. I'm happy that I have both of the Rificals again, Lanka and Gage. Welcome again. I'm really happy to have you here. So yeah, you just did your class. How was the energy? How was Cologne for you? How was it going?
Yeah, it was tremendous feeling we get from the support of the people in the class at FiWEvent, you know. It's really great.
Yeah, nice. How about you?
Yeah, man. It was a spiritual vibe, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, first time we've been here with the model, it was crazy. Today, it's insane. What's gonna be the next time?
Oh, good
Oh
question.
my God.
Or maybe our beloved watchers
Yeah.
gonna know, right? They might book you then after this. All right. So at the event, you were saying, Lanka, that you know it's important and it makes you feeling proud that Damion actually is the one organizing it, a Jamaican person running Jamaican events. Why is it so important that Jamaicans actually run these things?
Well, the important say about the Jamaican keeping the event because they are the one who own the brand of dancehall.
Yeah.
We are from Jamaica, so we are the one who own the dancehall brand. So it's good that they can bring forth an event to push the dancehall in the right direction, to bring forth the people who, the sources who live in Europe,
Yeah.
can hear and be in one accord and to push the culture in one accord. And it's so nice that today a lot of our Jamaicans started to do this, to step up the game, to make it look more unified. As one column, one umbrella, we pushing dancehall together. One unified people. Dancehall, unity, build the community. That's one of the main important things we're Jamaican pushing across the board in Europe right now. People have to understand that when you see one, you see all. You understand? So it's really important that we see our brothers, them, the Jamaican brothers, them started to step it up and do a lot of event that we can come as the sources and started to share the love of the culture. Yes. And it's not only Damion doing it, same, you have other Jamaican doing it. Like we are the first one to start it, Dancehall Unity Camp in Denmark in 2020. Yeah, that's the first. And from there, I think the brothers them see what we're doing and they started to captivate to it.
Yeah.
And then you got Raw Dancehall come out. Then you got with Wyaless and Cryptic and same.
To Jamaica.
Welcome to Jamaica come out. We have Crazy behind it. Now you got Classic in Finland, Helsinki, do his thing. So it's really good to see we as Jamaicans supporting each other and push the dancehall in one accord. And people can see the reality of it. Spiritual.
Yeah. Anything you want to add to that? Because you also said, like, you know, it's needed. So maybe you can outline that a little bit. Again.
Because you remember, we're coming from the depths and the gutter. And to see that we can do this and bring Jamaicans, not only Jamaicans, everyone together and share the culture. It's an overwhelming feeling. So as what Lanka said, I agree fully.
Let's talk a little more about your latest moves. What is the latest hit move that you have currently?
Well, I think everyone knows this. Make it plays nice.
Yes, I hope so too. If not, then just look it up right now. So where does the inspiration came from?
Lanka,
Well, to tell you the truth, the inspiration come from Jamaica itself, you know, because I go back to Jamaica last year, December, and I was there searching, finding, like feeling my environment again, my community, my street events that they keep in the party and stuff. I was feeling the vibe because I've been away 2 years because the corona and all these things, so I didn't get the chance to get back there in space of 2 year time. But when I go there, I see the party vibe. It was really awesome and great in the street. You know, you got Get There Squad, I got a lot of dancers in the street sharing the love and the respect that I see with each other, and they're moving together. So I go and I started to do that too because I need to get back in the Jamaican vibe. And I come out with this dance move. Before I reached there, I have a dance move that named Tipsy. That I was promoting majority of the place that I go in Europe before I went to Jamaica. So when I go to Jamaica with this dance move, Tipsy. And I always do it in the party, me and Spade, Hunter, Ramos, we all out there endorsing it, doing it, until Senka joined in, then all of we started to do it together. And the street was feeling it, you know, the Tipsy move, but the name and the feeling that the street gets in a fight is like, it needs something else. Yeah. It needs a starting, because in Jamaica you have to have a vibe move before you go into the actual move. Yeah. You understand? Yeah. And they need that. So out of this Tipsy dance, in 2 months' time, I get to come up with this dance move that Inner Your Soul. Out of the same Tipsy dance, we come with that dance move, Inner Your Soul. And then from Inner Your Soul, I was sitting at my HQ that day when the inspiration come broad and clear. I sit there and I hear this tune. These girls always sit in our HQ. They playing this music every time, this six music. And I was like, wow, these six music so nice. And then she played one and I said, play it back. And when she played back the tune, she playing back the Sweet State Life. And I was like, I love this tune, you know. Yeah. And then we started to stand up and started to dance. And by dancing, we started to get more wider creation in my brain with the dance move. Yeah. So when I dance, I come up with this first, and then I started to move forward like this. Yeah. And when I moved forward and started to feel like, no, what else needed? And then I think, and then I started to go back with it like this. Yeah. And I said, yeah, I find it again. And I said, Ramos, I find it. Hunter, I find it. Spade, I find it. Senka, I find it. And then I said, yes, watch this. Ta-ta-ta-ta. Ooh. Step. And that's how the dance move come up. Yeah. And then we in the street at night promoting the dance, and we need one more kicking for it. And this is how the hand move come up. Yeah. We are an elite team in the street at night, Cosmic, all of us, Giddy. We sharing the love, Sopreme, Blazzaz. We are one unit together, and we just started to move at night time, so the hand move started to come up. You understand?
So this was actually at the party?
Yes, this one. Yeah. This one, the hand move come up in the party at Lego the Street Wednesday. Lego the Street Wednesday in Kencut, hosted by Tom and the Ravers and the World Boom team with Boom Boom, Harry Hype, you know, all of these people, Milo, they are the one who host this thing. Yeah. You understand? And then I link Boom Boom, and I say, Boom Boom, I find the dance move again. And Boom Boom said, the dance move, what name? I'm saying, make the place nice. And him say, oh my God, Lanka, I want to see it. I'm say, listen, I needed to play the squash music for me at night time, the Sweet State Life. And he said, okay, no problem. And the first night he busted at Uptown Mondays, he pulled it back again. He said, Lanka, yes, you find it. You find this move again. And that's how we get so big and broad. And I have to give shout out to all the dancers in Jamaica who show the love for it and push it every night when we are not around there, out there, promoting it, selling it off to the world same way. So we have to give thanks to each and every one of them who out there at night time who endorse it for us and make it be a popular dance right now in the world. Give thanks.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, man, it's really boss, right?
How people gonna realize what is dancehall? How people gonna understand? Because you just can, when you have a tree, you know, at first you have the root. You water the root, then you got the stem. Yeah. Then when you get the stem, you get the leaves. And when you get the leaf, you get the fruits. That's how the dancing is the same way. At first, you need to take it from where it's coming from. And then you take yourself up with it same time. So you're more grasper, you're more learning. You understand? And I think that's what happening in the dancehall world today, because of a lot of the young generation, they don't know where it's coming from. A lot of the young generation who teaching dancehall I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the student now. I'm talking about the young generation don't know where dancehall coming from. So they just watch what in the social media hype now and try to involve dancehall into this. And it's not good, because if you notice, a lot of the moves that, and I'm going to call what they do moves, a lot of the step they do, because it's not a move for me. I don't feel it's a move. It's just a step that you see other people, it gives you inspire for other people, what they do in Europe and Russia and American vibe. You try to do it in our culture. And that's what mashing up our culture.
Why do you think they do it? Like they create it like this way?
Because why do I think? I think because they want to get a fast social media look.
Yeah.
They don't want to go back in the street of Jamaica and dance night and day if make them name. They want to get a buzz and social media. So majority of them see where the hype is and then they follow that. So that's why you don't see no quality coming out of the dancehall anymore. You only see a lot of quantity, something that's going to serve for 1 month or either 2 weeks. Then you have to find something else again. When we create a move, it serves for a lifetime. When Mr. Wacky create a move, it serves for a lifetime. When John Hype them create a move, it serves for a lifetime. When Ravers them create a move, it serves for a lifetime. It's the same thing with a lot of the pioneers in the street, the Colo, all of them. When they create a move, the Rum, the Stucky, it stay for a lifetime. It no move because it's quality in this move, so they can move. You understand? So we as Rifical learn this from the pioneers, the one them who set it before us. We learn this way. So we captivate and we started to do moves like this too, to make it stay lifetime.
So I think we reached the end already. Is there any, it was already a nice opening, closing message, so to say, for the world. Is there anything you want to add that, like our watchers, maybe these are students or promoters or even your fellow Jamaicans gonna watch? Anything you want to add to that?
As well, Mr. Waku, that's saying, you love dance, don't stop dance. Move your waist and not your face, yeah?
Right.
And last and foremost, you see this, it called 4-pack, don't watch no face.
No.
Everything all right, we're outside, see we.
We fit.
All right, man. Thank you so much again for joining me.
Thank you, Ketch Up. Give thanks to Ketch Up because I really appreciate what you're doing for the culture, and I really admire the work what you put in for the Jamaican to bring across the right details, the right message, the right movements of Jamaican people, and it's really a good thing that you're doing for us. Because people will think that, oh, Jamaican, they just do dance step. No, it's not only dance step. It's a lifestyle. So people need to understand it's a lifestyle. You understand? And we don't create step. We create dance move because the movements of your people. You know?
For a lifetime, right?
And it will stay for a lifetime. So one advice I can tell you, if you love dancehall and you really want to learn and you really want to understand dancehall, don't just run down the social media dancers and think that they are the one who set dancehall. No. You have some big legends that set it before even we as young legend was there. You need to understand these people first. And that's how you will learn about the dancehall culture. You come to Jamaica, you don't just go up a cherry garden and go sit down. No, you get into the garrison, you get to which are the zinc fence and gully and trenches is. Come find the ghetto people and listen how they speak. Because it's a ghetto voice. Dancehall is on a whole is a ghetto voice. And without you understand the ghetto people, you will never understand dancehall. So people, if you need to know, you need to research more and to find out what really is dancehall is. You understand? Before you just turn to the moves alone. No, research. So my student, my fellow fans, my people all over the world gonna watch this. Seek knowledge, then you will get understand about it. You understand? And when you see a vision in life, move forward. But move forward in the right direction. Yes. Blessings and respect.
Spiritual.
Metcha, Ketch Up, Metcha, Dancehall Ketch Up, Metcha, yeah bye. Yes, I.
Yes, blessings. Respect. So we have the next guest over here. Thanks, Godzilla, for joining my invitation. It's a Dancehall Ketch Up interview right now at FiWEvent. And you're actually not booked at the event, but you're still around. How comes?
Yeah, because you don't know, from is a Jamaica, you got pull Jamaican, we're in Germany and stuff, because I was in Nuremberg and Anberg and stuff, and we're close by, so we just stop by and I share the love with the family, man, as I can see it. It's just the vibes, like how we bring the rubbish to the flies, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So how does it make you feel being around your fellow Jamaicans here in Germany, where we're far away from Jamaica, actually?
Well, if you tell you the truth, if you look and see all of my brother them right as right now, it's like it's a joy because whenever one time could I leave Jamaica, we never expect to leave Jamaica. The only thing we did do was just dance and enjoy ourselves and have fun, as we hear Mr. Waki say. So if you have the opportunity, I know say we're not there on the soil of Jamaica, I'm there. In Europe, in Germany, in Cologne is one of our Jamaica brethren. Brother them a keep this and it's his birthday and then him have him own brother them there. So it's like a joy, you know what I mean? It's just like Jamaica in Europe, you know what I mean? So we just feel like we're at home again. So I just the love, you know.
Yeah, that's nice. So maybe people watching this and wondering like, who is this guy? Who is Godzilla actually?
Okay. First thing first, when you hear that's the sound of the Godzilla, you know what I mean? I'm the creator of Godzilla. Godzilla, known as Nicky Trice, coming from Bermuda Squad, MOB, Rifical, and OGs right now. So we have our own brand name, OGs, and OGs stand for One Gods, Gods and Goddess.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
nice. So you also mentioned Nicky Trice as your name and also as your artist name, right? When did you start doing music and why?
All right, I've been doing music from going to school, like Norman Manley, big up my high school, big up my teachers, friends, families. I have a DJ group named Primeval. And at my school, we used to have Elephant Man, Daville, Shelly Belly, a lot of entertainers going to this school. And we didn't know, and the class it was a carpentry class with Mr. Kelly, and we have some little brethren there. And we didn't know so them can sing, and we didn't know so we did have a talent, but me used to can sing long time, but me never used to play with it because we grew up in a dancing. You know what I mean? So growing up in a dancing, because we were from a dancing. Bogle live right there. And you know Bogle the father feet. John Ipe live right there. Blazzaz, Shelly Belly. And all I would just grew up. So me that do music since long time from going to high school, primary school, but we used to sing music just like Godzilla with Future Fambo that sing Red Bull. I write the song Godzilla. We have songs like Fourth Column with me and Sri Lanka when I was in Rifical team, big up my team, last team, because you know I've still family them. You see me? We have like YI, you know. We have Ready Set Go, me have Keep It Moving, Party Nice. So now me just work on more music. Me still work on more dancing too, but I compile the two of them together now. So I just bring something different now. So I'm not only creating dance move, I'm not only teaching, but now I'm doing music officially because I'm working on an EP with my Italian producers from Italy, More Love Music, and you have Just Star the Father from Munich. I'm doing a mixtape with him. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. So music a part of me from ever since, and it never leave, you know?
Sound good. All right, is there any last message that you want to share with the world, you know, maybe with promoters, your fellow Jamaicans, students, teachers, whoever, anything that you feel like sharing and that the world needs to know?
Never stop, you know. Always keep it moving. Because as we tell you, know, if you know follow up on what we say true dancing, it's not only dancing, it's a message. Because each dancing is a message. Because if every meaning is have a feeling and every feeling, it has a reason. You know what I mean? And if you have the food, you have to have seasons. So if without the season, it's not going to be a good food. So I want to tell yourself to get knowledge. I tell yourself to wise up on yourself. Don't be a fool. Don't make them trick on you. You see the streets, nothing to beat the streets. Dancehall coming from the streets. You have to try to understand the people them because the people them are the culture. Not just the dancing, not just the music. We love it. It love you know, and it love all the way. But while going at it, have fun, share it, do it the best way you can. And if somebody tell you something, don't just jump to it. Learn it. Go on and go learn it. If you never go to Jamaica, you have Jamaicans in Europe. If you want to go to Jamaica, we wish you all the best. All the Jamaicans them, you have hope. When you don't stop on hype on yourself, believe in yourself, like on yourself, don't fight on yourself. You know what I mean? And keep it moving.
Yeah, man, respect.
Yeah, man. I say no dancehall catch up. I say all girls set up. And you know when the thing get up, your face get make up. Yeah, I eat that dog.
But dancehall is not only about dance, right? So yeah, maybe you introduce yourself. What are you doing here at FiWEvent? What is your mission? Who are you?
Okay, my name is DJ Pappi, straight from Kingston, Jamaica. Kingston level, the middle of dancehall, street dancing, everything. So I'm here by FiWEvents, Damion, to just bring the vibes, the energy, the dancehall energy. And when I say dancehall energy, I mean the real, not some of it, but all of it, what is exactly happening in Jamaica. So I am one of probably the only Jamaican DJ now that they know, so they reach out to me.
And say,
come Pappi, come mash up the event.
yeah, so shortly before we started this interview, you said to me you have actually also been a dancer, right?
Yes, I was a dancer before, you know. I actually was to do dancing, acting, singing, because I was an actor at one point, working at the Little Theatre in Jamaica. The pantomime, I don't know if you know about the pantomime in Jamaica. It's like a place where they do play, like act funny stuff. So I do that for probably like 5 years, which my role there was to dance in certain scenes, but I become acting as well. So it's natural for me, but dancing, I just take time, move over to the music, but it's entertainment for me, you know. So I'm still in the same category.
So how does it make you feel? Maybe you have ever been on parties like that, maybe it was written dancehall, but the DJ wasn't really playing dancehall.
I've been to quite a few events where they say this is a dancehall event, but when you go, all right, I'm going to say this, the music is different, you know, because the event can be a dancehall concept, but when you can play something else and it work, you know, but at a concept event, when somebody say, all right, this is a dancehall event, people going to come expecting dancehall. Where me is concerned, if it's a dancehall event, it's 100% dancehall. Nothing more, nothing less. Strictly dancehall.
So how do you enjoy the event, being here around other dancers, around other, you know, fellow Jamaicans? How was the party even last night, and how is it going to be tonight?
Last night, party was great. Me, DJ Patu, and the next DJ, it's crazy. It's crazy, it's great. And last night was just pure fun, pure vibes, energy, good energy. Everything was just good, you know. And tonight it's going to be more better. More.
Well, we're ready.
Hopefully. Hopefully.
All right. So maybe you also have any, I don't know, like, you know, last words that you want to, you know, share with the world as a Jamaican. Maybe, you know, people watching this and maybe also want to become a DJ or whatever, you know, maybe upgrowing Jamaicans who say like, yeah, I want to put more effort in the music. What would you like? Yeah, which words would you give them?
Well, that's a great question, you know, a great statement. What I really want to say is, I'm going to tell you a small, short story. Because when I just come Europe, dancehall or dancing or the music is not like as it is in Jamaica, you know. Because I don't know if you know this, if like 10 DJ, 10 dancers go to Jamaica now and say, I am a DJ, right away you have sound, you have music to play, without signing up on no internet, we don't bring in a video, we don't send in no farmer bio or when you come Jamaica, you're a DJ, okay, no problem. See Sonia. That's it. You're a dancer, okay, see the dancing space, But in Europe it's a little bit different, you know. When I come out and I try to get myself introduced to the dancehall space, when I meet the DJ them from Europe, they say, you have to go on the website, you have to sign up, you have to make a video. It's like we have to verify that you are a DJ, and that is not the culture. That is not the culture. If you're gonna do dancehall culture, give somebody a chance. Use a DJ, come, show me what you got, you know. But don't get me wrong, I understand what they are doing, because anybody can come and say, I am a DJ, and then you don't do good. But the culture that I know that we grew up in, from the moment you see you as a DJ, somebody can come and say, all right, this is Pappi, he's a DJ, give him a play, no question asked, it's finished. That is how it is in Jamaica. And most of the DJ here in Europe, when they go to Jamaica, I can tell you 100% is good reception for them. Good. So it's a little bit different, but I get used to it. I learn it, I understand it, and now I know to go around it. So most of the DJ who would like want to get a video or a mixtape from me, now they want to work with me, you know. They want to not only work with me, but want to like me and them to do events together. You know, so some of them I will do it, some of them I will never do it, because they never give me the chance to show myself, you know. So it's a little bit different, but it's good though, you know.
Nice.
And the next thing I get to understand, dancehall is is good, but it's not so big the way I expect it here. So it's still a lot of people need to know. That's why I have the dance of them keep this dance and try to just keep the culture and to make more people get to understand and know about this culture. Because if, for instance, a dancehall artist can sing in good German language, then I think people can really understand, oh, this is what this guy is singing about. Because it doesn't really matter the language or the talk.
Yeah.
The words, the meaning is the same.
Yeah.
It's the same meaning, you know. So, and I think that is where enough people like stray away from dancehall because they don't really understand what the people are saying, you know. And I say this to a lot of artists. Try learn a language, any other language, and try to sing the same song what you sing in your Jamaican language into that language so they can understand more.
Yeah. All right, man. Thank you so much for your time. It was a blessing, and then see you tonight, right?
Tonight,
All
crazy.
right. I have Giddy from Elite Team with me this day.
That is it.
Thank you so much for accepting my invitation. So for the people maybe who don't know you, give them a little introduction about yourself, your dance journey.
Yeah. I'm Giddy from the Elite Team. Everybody know Elite Team, you know, it's a popular team.
Yeah. When did you join the crew?
Well, from 2010.
And what does Elite Team stand for?
Elite Team stands for, you know, eternal life is exemplary. Together each achieve more, you know.
Now we're at FiWEvent in Cologne. Is it your first time in Germany actually?
No, it's not my first time, but it's my first time in Cologne, you know.
Yeah. How is it going so far?
Well, you know, the vibe's nice, you know, because we have a lot of Jamaican dancers here from different dance groups, you know, and we link up and we have a good vibes and a good time together, you know.
Yeah.
Because we always do this back in Jamaica, okay?
Yeah, nice. So actually you're teaching tomorrow. Are you excited?
Oh my, trouble tomorrow. Ready, we're always ready. We're always excited because, you know, we want the people them to learn about dance and make them understand more and more, you know. That's why we're here, to spread the love and share the vibes and the culture.
Yeah. So what can people expect when you teach?
Well, you know, Elite Team, people always expect crazy things, you know. Yeah.
What does that mean?
Crazy things like crazy dance moves, you know. Like keep them excited, make them say, wow, you know. That is it.
All right, so you're actually also currently on your Europe tour, right? How is it going? Is it your first tour or, how is it?
No, it's not my first tour. This is my fourth tour now in Europe. You know, I've been traveling to Europe from 2014, you know.
Yeah.
Me and Damion, first time we went to the first European tour together, you know. And now he have an event, you know, so he always welcome me, inviting me here to share the same vibes and the culture and everything, you understand?
Yeah. Nice. What would you say have changed from your first tour to your current tour in terms of maybe even supporters or the dancehall scene in general? Is there anything that you say, yo, this is so different than it was?
Well, it's not gonna be the same every time, you know, because every time you go somewhere, you always, you know, get to travel more and more and more. So for me, it's like the same, you know, but you know, we always go different places in Europe, so it's like if we never go somewhere the last time, we go somewhere else, you know, in different cities. So it always a different vibes and a different energy, you know, so it's a good thing for me, you know.
Yeah. What is actually the greatest lesson that you have learned during your Europe tours? Is there any?
Well, for me, there's no lesson because I'm the one who giving the lessons. So.
No, but I mean also life-wise, you know, maybe based on experiences.
Well, we all gonna experience things in life, you know. That's life, you know. The greatest thing we have life and we live. But for me, I would say something bad, you know. For me, it's always a good vibes for me in Europe, you know.
Positive impact.
Yeah, positive. Always wanting me to come back more and more and more every time, you know. Yeah.
Okay, so now we actually touch a little current and hot topic. So one of your cruise steps or moves actually was used in a very popular video that went kind of viral on Instagram. It was Chris Brown's rehearsal video, I heard. How did it make you feel like when you woke up maybe and you saw the video and one of Elite Team moves were used there?
Well, for me, it's a good, well, I say exposure, a good opportunity, but we still love it. But for they change up the moves, you know. It's not the same like how the creators create the move. That's the only problem that I have. But it's not really a problem, but for me, it's good still because he exposing our moves to the world so other people can see it and like it, and you know, for me it's a good thing.
Yeah. And the entire scene actually made a real big move, you know, to make sure, like, to kind of reach out to Chris Brown, you know, tagging them and, you know, naming the moves.
Reach out to dancehall dancers. They even say him reach out, but by doing the dancers move, it's a good thing for dancehall and for the dancehall dancer, you know.
Yeah.
But as I said, you have to learn from the creator. So Chris Brown, yes, you need to link with the real creators.
Yeah.
And learn the right moves, you know, learn the right thing, you know. Yes.
Yes. All right. Is there any other last message, words that you want to share with everybody who's watching this, you know, students, promoters, I don't know, fellow Jamaicans, any advices or whatever you want to share?
Well, I just want to say one love, peace, live, be happy, you know, enjoy life, dance, keep it smiling, and have a nice time. That
All
is
right,
it.
that is it. Thank you
I
so
mean,
much.
yeah, big up FiWEvents. We're in Germany, Cologne. That is it.
Like Eagles now over here. You just came from class, like right now. How was the class? How was the energy?
Great
How do you
energy,
feel?
loud, great class, yes.
Yes.
For me, the class was amazing because I was dancing and enjoying myself.
Yeah.
But it's up to the student to decide how they feel about the class, you
Yeah.
understand?
Yeah.
Because I'm always enjoying.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So what can maybe the people who have never taken a class with you can expect from a Black Eagles class?
And first of all, anybody don't take a class from Black Eagle, you're missing a big opportunity, yeah? Because remember, we used to fly over them, I will stay high, we not stay, you know? Yes. So watch out, man. Whenever Black Eagle pull up in your country, in your city, make sure you come a class, because if you don't come a class, you miss a lot of information too.
So you had a kind of relaunch from Black Eagles, right? Dancehall Next Level, where you call yourself Black Eagles Production. You want to give some insights about that? As a closing message, I usually like to ask the dancers if there's any words or advices they want to, you know, share with the world, the watchers, like it's maybe students or promoters or even your fellow Jamaicans. Any words that you want to share with them?
Yes, Black love to talk too much. I can't bother with that. I just cut it short.
Yeah.
Anything you do, just believe in yourself and just do it, yeah? Do it big and proud. Less than...
Yeah, man.
And one thing, come in and stop talk, yo. Listen, people, no, dancers, whenever you have a idol, whosoever inspire you guys, don't try to be exact like the person. If somebody inspire you, you can take notes, you can learn, have your own, add your own flavor, yeah? That's all you level up your... Yes. Don't follow nobody. Cause you feel like me never like nobody neither. Yes, but me have my own style. Yes.
All right. Yeah. That is it. Thank you so much
That
for
is
your
it.
time.
Eagles
Appreciate.
out.
Respect. Yeah. Now we have Classic with us. You were teaching already yesterday. How was the class? Did you enjoy yourself?
Yeah, man. We're nice, man. Because, listen, first thing, we do this for a reason. Yeah? So, you know, say, by being around, like, everybody, we know, say, it's from Jamaica, you know, say, yo, we create a lot of moves. And, you know, when we get the chance to link up and think, we have to really come together and build the right vibes. You understand? It's just not all about who is better than who or who student is better. No, everybody's just one. You understand? So we just do it to make everybody dance together and just have a good joy. Well, I enjoy myself because everybody dance. Yeah? And that's how we do it. Yeah. Because if everybody now dance, that means, say, yo, there's nothing there. There's no vibes. And the first thing, you have to have good vibes. Yeah? Keep the smile bright all the time. Yes, man. You know the thing.
Yeah. So people may be watching this right now and smiling right now, and then they might ask themselves, like, who is Classic?
Well, you know the thing, you know, just your far history, is it? But some things we don't really talk about. Who knows who, you know? Yeah. When we were there back in the days doing it from Shelly Belly days, you understand? Bermuda Squad. But we don't really have to come up those things. And Shelly Belly, big up yourself, because you bring me to the street, brother. You see, me always have respect for you and everything. Yeah? But otherwise, from that, as I say, everybody have to do what they have to do. You understand? If you make out and just know, say, yo, we are do this for the love of the culture, support, spread it all over. Yeah?
Yeah.
Keep the unity how it can keep. And just know say everybody I want. You understand? We not fight against nobody.
Yeah.
So if you want to fight, me not understand. I won't alone in the fight. Yeah?
All right. So if people take your class, or maybe there are some people who are watching this right now who have never taken a class with you, what would you say people can expect from, joining a class with you?
Well, good vibes.
Yeah.
From the Simon no say smiling all the time, yeah? Because that's one thing, with meaning, we try to create moves from that. You understand? So that's why I go with the move named Smile. And then from I create that move, it's like, yo, I feel different. Yeah?
Yeah.
So I spread it all over, then I say, yeah, good vibes there. So we create something named Vibes. Yeah? And when we say vibes, I don't know, joke vibes, we build the vibes on spot. That's how we do it. And we focus on it. We don't just like get up and just dance. No, we do it for a reason.
Yeah.
So that's how say we focus and we're confident with what we're doing. Yeah? And we teach. It's a reason why we teach it. So people can understand it. Yeah? Yeah, man.
All right. So you're actually based in Europe for a couple of years already. Do you feel like, and you have been to Germany twice, I think, or maybe 3 times by now.
Yeah.
Do you feel there's a difference in terms of maybe vibes, energy compared to your base?
Well, me not gonna say it's better or them is better and nobody is better. You understand? Because everybody have 2 different type of vibes. You understand? Because in Finland, I build the vibes there. Yeah? And there are good peoples there. Like, people support dancehall and they bring the vibes. So if they don't understand and they see us doing something, it's like, yo, they want to follow. But in Germany, it's like, yo, some people understand, but some people don't really understand because, I don't know, maybe it's the first time they're taking classes with us, or maybe the first time they're going to a dancehall camp or event or something. So they're not going to really feel so confident in themselves to do something. That's why we have to come out and show them, say, yo, it's for everybody. Beginner, it could have been advanced or one name. Everybody are the same, all away. Yeah. You understand? Because everybody do mistake. We do mistake in even dancing. But what? We know what we're doing, so we fix it. So everything just makes sense. Yeah? Yeah, man.
All right. Let's touch a little hot topic that have been going like viral in the last days. Actually, it was Chris Brown with his dance video where also a move from your crew was involved. How did you feel about this?
Well, tell you the truth, me feel good. Me feel good, but me not no time for really go talk about this and really try to see if me can prove to somebody or try to say, yo, oh my God, Chris, no, me not no time for that. I'm a human being like we too. So if I do the dance, I do the dance. At least I know say yo, I dance. At least, you understand? And I like say him, I teach the move. Or somebody maybe like know the move, and when I'm dancing, then maybe like teach the move or something. And him just say vibe on it and post it and think. Yeah, we happy say yo, I do it and thing, and we appreciate that say yo, my whole vibes as a dancer, dance move, and we like it. Yeah. So for my team, I'm me creative. But me not the time for really go around to people and say, yo, I'm me creative. I put it on the team and say, yo, Blazzaz move. Yeah, the same thing. I would just do it together and we dance with other teams as well. So it's just one dancer. Yeah.
All right. So yeah, this is already, very close to the end of the interview. Is there any last message that you want to share, advices, inspirational words, anything that you have in your mind and really want to, bust out?
Well, yeah, man. I see a lot of good things happening in the dancehall, same way. Yeah, younger generation coming up, same way. Even though I'm a younger generation, but I'm there like long time, same way. You understand? So, seeing them doing something like we know, say, yo, we love same way, they keeping up the vibes and things, yeah. But things changed as well. The dancing changed for enough dancers a lot because things we used to do and coming out in dancehall was like a hell for us, yeah? We have to fight for that, battle, go hard. So so when we hear music, a different team knows that they get chipped. We just really bring the vibes. We bring real dancehall source to people. So people come to the party watch entertainment. Because if you don't have something in the party to do or activity or something to entertain, nobody is going to do on the party to do what? Stand up and watch people for what? People want to see what's up. Look at Shelly Bell. You have something like everybody loving the world. You understand? He bring that, he do that. That's entertainment. What we do, we go to the street to dance and show our talent, show our moves. Yeah? That's how we do it. That's like our work. So let's get what they did. Like today, I'm here.
Yeah.
Dancehall in the street. Yeah. It's not like we just get up and say, yo, let's dance for fun. No. We do it with heart every day. That's how we do it, G. But yeah, man, I don't really like the long talking still.
No,
I don't know what
all
to think.
right. We finished this up right now, so thanks a lot for your time. Respect as always, and yeah, man, see you around.
Yeah, Jazz.
Yeah.
Vibe up, man.
Hey, all right. Whoop. Yeah, now I'm actually very excited and grateful that I have one of the organizer here of the event, Damion BG Dancers, and also to my left, Wyaless, who's also a member of BG. First of all, happy belated birthday. So yesterday was your birthday and your party and everything. How do you generally feel about the event when you now look at it? You know, it's a second day. How is it going so far? How are you feeling?
Well, what I have to say about that is it's unexplainable, because if you see how much Jamaican is here already, people even come just to support the event, and even they're not a part of it, is overwhelming. I have to appreciate it. My closest friends are here, closest family. The support is real. You know what I mean? So it's not about only the event, it's a family thing.
Yeah.
So if you see the whole concept and everything of the event, it's more like a family than an event.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why, even if you realize, like, Lanka even make a slang for the event. FiWEvent, our event, you know what I mean?
FiWEvent! Our event! FiWEvent! Our event!
Because I can't say me are the only organizer, because without the dancers it wouldn't possible, you know what I mean? So I have to give thanks for that.
Man,
Yeah,
nice.
man.
How did you feel? Maybe, I don't know, but you can tell me now. Maybe Damon was the one who reached out to you with the idea of the event, or how did that go, actually?
All right. Well, basically, what I can say right now is that I'm really proud of the bro right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
See him pull off him first event. You know what I mean? It's a good look, because how the idea actually came in. He was always talking about the fact that you want to do something.
Yeah.
Cologne.
Yeah.
So we basically came together, and it's the same, because now you have FiWEvent in Cologne.
Yeah.
You have Raw Dancehall
Yeah.
in Paris. Raw Dancehall was, you know, the big bomb in Paris. You know what I mean? We did it, and I think it motivated him even a lot to say, yo, let's get this thing done. You know what I mean? And I'm telling you what he said. Jamaican dancers who aren't even booked, they're here.
Yeah.
So you know that the support is real. You know what I mean? So it's a really good look, and I really appreciate everything that I've seen so far, and I appreciate the support of the people. And you don't know, my brother birthday. So you know what I mean? It's a good look. It's a good look. Yeah.
So maybe we must add one thing, because not everybody maybe is familiar with raw dancehall, actually, right? Because you're also not actually based here in Germany. So maybe you want to give more insights about that.
Okay. So Raw Dancehall is an event that we normally keep in Paris. You know, we started it in France. You know what I mean? The first event was done in last year, November. The 19, 20, and 21. You know what I mean? And now it's going to come again in this November, about 18, 19, 20. You know what I mean? We want to keep the trend going, you know what I mean? Because we got good feedbacks, you know what I mean? The people appreciate the support. The people appreciate the vibe that they got. The guys came, they enjoyed themselves, you know what I mean? And I think everyone was just in a right energy at that time, you know what I mean? So that motivates me. So once people are giving me the love, it's just going to motivate me to even go further. So it's a good look, and I really love the growth. Swear.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, I would actually say, like, speaking about growth and thing, I mean, you are already couple of years, I think, in Germany, or even, you know, in Europe. Where do you see, or why is it so important that actually Jamaican dancers start organizing? Because I feel like you have also noticed it was a kind of change, right? Back then, always like international started to, you know, organize these things. How you feel about this, or what do you want to say to that?
What I can say about that is, look, why it's very important, even like today, for example, it's just like an example, like food is late, you know what I mean? But this is Jamaica also. That's just like an understanding, you know what I mean? Who's from Jamaica know it, you know what I mean? But German, them stress. Where's the food?
At time.
But it's not even a Jamaican thing, it's also an African thing. It's different, you know what I mean? So even that, today, when I was also helping with the cooking, I wasn't so stressed. Because it just remind me, Jamaica, you know what I mean? So when it's so important for me to bring also the truth to people, you know what I mean? Because a lot of people don't know the truth also, you know what I mean? because most of them learn know dancehall from somebody else, and maybe some people don't know the real background of dancehall.
Yeah.
So it's good when the Jamaican them organizing and bringing forth the real or authentic, the creators of the moves that they're doing, and come and show them the way how it's really done.
Yeah.
Because even sometimes the moves itself also have some different type of flow of variation, so much things to it that you cannot stop learning one move. You understand? So you have to be passionate about it and you have to put yourself in it. And if you see so much Jamaican organizing event now, like what he said, the big inspiration also, I have the idea a long time, but when I was last time in Raw Dancehall, it also inspired me also, you know what I mean, to go further. Everybody motivate themselves and do what they have to do and push further, you see, so it's a good look.
Yeah, man, nice. Was it also the motivation for you over there in Paris or in France generally? Like, did you feel there was a lack of events, also running by Jamaicans, but maybe also generally in terms of events, like authentic events?
Well, what I realized that while being here, I mean, I'm looking at the scene and I'm like, yo, I'm watching everything that is happening. I'm seeing a lot of dancehall events, but I see less and less Jamaicans, less and less of the creators, you know? So I'm like, yo, something has to be done about this, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, I'm watching and I'm saying, yo, is something gonna change? But looking at it, it seems like it's only gonna get worse. So that's when I basically said, you know what, I made a WhatsApp group with the guys, link up every Jamaican.
Yeah.
I would say, yo, bro, we're gonna do an event and this is for us. You understand?
Yeah.
And I can't promise you anything at the end of the day. This is just like us trying to do something together, bros. And the guys were like, yo, I'm in. You understand?
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, you're in. We just took care of everything for the guys. And I want to tell you, in less than a month of promotion, the event sold out. So we are saying, what? Crazy people them love the vibe and the people them came out and support. So that actually open even the guys' eyes. You're like, oh, we don't really need people to organize stuff for us. We can do it ourselves. Why? Come on, you're the creator, fam. So, I mean, and the thing is, we're also giving the opportunity to the other generation of young dancers in Jamaica to also get exposure, because, you know, eventually with time we can be like, yo, we're taking people from Jamaica and also giving them that strength. Because, you know, in Jamaica it's not easy. It's hard. So when you're working hard and you're pushing your all in anything that you're doing, I think that you deserve your reward at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So this is just the start. Yeah, just the foundation. Now we're gonna build on it. Yeah? So
that sounds good. We're looking forward, I guess, for any upcoming events. Now let's jump shortly on maybe you as a team or also you as two individuals. How did you actually meet? Who wanna say?
Actually, you must have an answer. Actually, before he came in the team, we didn't meet before, but I saw the talent, you know what I mean? I saw the talent from morning, and you know what I mean? It was like, the connection was there. Because I name Wyaless, you know, that means no connection. You know what I mean? You have to get connected to know. You know what I mean? Wyaless means no cable is there, only Bluetooth. You know what I mean? So the thing is, we never really meet and stuff. It's like, it was like, you know what I mean? You know, when you believe in somebody, I never say, yo, because, you know what I mean? It wasn't, I say it's not an easy road like Buju Banton. But you could have seen the talent, and you could have seen this guy is going to reach far, you know what I mean? So, him Africa team, you know what I mean? And what, boy, the way I'm proud, you see me even side of me right now, but don't even know what to say. Because we don't even, he don't know me, I don't know him, you know what I mean? But talent is talent, and passion is not only talent, because some people just feel like talent is all, you know what I mean? So when they feel like talent is all, they're forced to reach where they want to reach. So they forgot about the passion, about the dancing, you know what I mean? So this guy remind me when I was in Jamaica dancing every day. This is how he make. He push himself. Even me don't do it no more. But the way I see him go out and promote and push himself, it also motivates me on a level, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm just proud of that, and yeah, I'm just happy. Look, we're together right now in one place. What more can I say, you know what I mean?
Is there anything that you actually want to add to what Damion just said?
Well, I mean, as you said, the connection was just there, you know, because, you know, right now I've known Damion for like, what, no, like, parring, like, linking up together since, like, early 2018. I think when did they came to Jamaica last? Was it 2017 or was it 2018? 18, you know what I mean? And I mean, Damion are one of the realest youth them, you know what I mean? Like, when we know right now in Europe, like, you see, from he says that you're his friend, him go all out, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Look out for you, support you, you know what I mean? Always giving you advice as well, you know what I mean? Likewise, I'm here to give him advice in anything. So, yeah, as he said, the connection was just there. And as you can see right now, the thing, it just grew. Yeah? So right now, there's no turning back. As I said, look at that now, FiWEvent is not a joke. You know what I mean? I'm proud of my brother. 100%, man. And, you know, BG Dancers right now, you know, when we link up, it's not a normal thing. You know, always try to bring something new. You know what I mean? Change up the flow, change up the game at the end of the day too. Just the same. But as I said, I'm a good friend, best friend as a matter of fact. You understand? Best friend right now in the Europe. I tell you. And as I said, some people, you can be around them for years, but you still feel like you don't know them. But with me and the bro, different. The connection just there. Yeah, man, 100%.
Yeah, nice. So maybe people watching this and wonder, like, BG, what does BG stand for?
Well, this is the $1 million question. That's what I'm about to say. Everybody want to know this. Yeah, man, it's like KFC where you make the chicken. Oh, the chicken that tastes so. It's like KFC, no other chicken tastes like that. You know what I mean? Okay, so BG basically at first, which is, we didn't have the name BG before, you know what I mean? We had a next name before, but BG is the place where I come from. I'm going to explain it in the long run. I came from BG, but the other people, they came from my school and other places. And the first, my other team members were in other groups. I was the only one from Kingston side. The other guys were from Bull Bay. Bull Bay was like a little bit out of Kingston, like you're going to the countryside, St. Thomas. So I came from Kingston, and from Kingston to go to the parties is near. To left from Bull Bay to go, you have to pay 2 times fares. So from here to come to here, bam. So I used to dance with them before from in the team they have in Bull Bay, but they never accepted me because they say, yo, this guy come from straight off. Not from our community, he's coming, he's taking the hype, the girls like him, the girls blah. So they try to, the guys who currently leave the group because they were pressured by me. But the thing is, they're not getting the composure like when them in the community that's called BG. You know what I mean? BG was like, when they come to BG, the love was real. And BG, the thing is, BG is not only a dancer thing. Because when I say BG, it's the shortening for Burger Gully. That's the community. So you have Burger Gully footballers, you have Burger Gully gangsters, you have Burger Gully this, you have Burger Gully that. So the real meaning of BG dancer is Burger Gully. Based on when we used to go to party, people know we come from Burger Gully. And when they see us, even if we tell them, say, yo, we name Connected Squad, it's not working. They're going to say Burger Gully dancers. Yo, so they cut it and they start to call we BG dancer. So every time we go in the street, it's working. So we are saying, huh? Yo, we are running with BG because it don't make sense. If we call ourselves a next name because nobody knows us that. You know what I mean? And it have a next meaning also because you know that everybody share the same history there back in the days. You know what I mean? So you know you have we're not gonna say new, you know what I mean? Like we say the connection there and stuff. So I feel like him in our team for a whole long time, even though he wasn't there. And we have a lot of new members coming in, but we're not gonna say new. If you understand what I mean? So we also call it Bold Gang. So we put 2 meaning in it. You know what I mean? Bold Gang, and we still keep the Burger Gully because it's where it started from. Can never forget that, you know what I mean? Because a lot of dancers from our team passed away and they were representing us with sweat and tears, you know what I mean? So if we even keep FiWEvent, it's like, yo, something also for them, you know what I mean? Believe me, so it's a nice you don't even know how much. You know what I mean? I don't even want to get so deep into that. You know what I mean? Yeah, man.
A touching story. Thanks for sharing that. All right, we reached the end of the interview. So the last question usually is just any open message that you want to share with the world, any advices maybe for fellow Jamaicans or promoters, students, whoever is maybe watching this.
All right.
Any words?
Okay, I'll take on a few. So for the dancers, what I want to say is that, look, be yourself, be original, believe in your talent, you know what I mean, and never you try to rush anything in life. You see, what is for you, it's for you, and nothing can change it at the end of the day. Yeah? Work hard, but also work smart. Yeah? And you'll see the results. About the promoters, what I can say is that when you don't, I mean, it depends if you're booking dancehall dancers, you know what I mean? I've never had a problem with any event, but I've heard, you know, guys say that, you know, sometimes, you know, some things aren't cool, but at the end of the day, promoters, remember that this is like our culture, you understand? And in anything that has to do with our entire culture itself, you have to respect that, you understand? So try to know more about the culture and the dancers, you know what I mean, when you're about to book them. And basically, I can only say that we're here now.
Yeah.
In Europe, we're building the empire, yeah? So you can look out for great things. Yeah.
Nice. Anything you want to add?
No, I have to go now, you know what I mean?
Right. yeah, man. All right, thank you so much. So, yeah, man. All right, thank you.
Dancehall Ketch Up.
Hey, we have Slip Dance with us.
Yes.
Welcome.
It's always a pleasure, you know.
Yeah, man. Actually, you're not booked for this event, but you're still around. How comes?
Support. You definitely, once everybody's in the same place, like, if you can reach, you have to reach.
Yeah.
If you can't make it, you still support from the sidelines, you know.
Yeah.
So
How does it make you feel being around the other Jamaican dancers here at this event in Cologne?
yeah, man, it definitely bring out back the energy, because it's like once you unify, you actually have the same things in common, and you can definitely vibe off each other. But like if you're in a separate place, it's just 3 or 4 people there here, son, and other people over there. So it's like when they come together, even if it's just for a day or 3 days, we're getting a local vibe, we're getting a local, it feel more powerful, definitely.
Yeah, nice. All right, last time we did talk was more about, you know, your dancing journey, background, everything. But I also know you have also different ventures, maybe that followers or even watchers of this doesn't know about. Maybe you want to share more about this artist career or even others that you have.
I mean, I would say that I'm more of a visionary.
Yeah.
Like everything that I believe that I can express myself through, I would like to monetize on it. But the intention is not to make money. It's just to make sure that I can put the real love into each of these passions.
Yeah.
And at the same time, it can fund itself for me to continue these arts, like writing music. I have a clothing brand. And apart from dancing, the majority of what I'm trying to do right now is just build a monopoly of just things that I can, everything that I love, just to monetize off of it and create like a platform for my generation, the generation after, and the people that are currently paving the way to make it even easier, whatever the case is. Yeah.
All right, so also for the other interviews, we touched already a little hotter topic that have been vibrant the last days. It was more about Chris Brown and the video and everything, and you also did a little statement on Instagram. You want to talk about this and share some insights, or maybe also the reason why you said certain things that you said?
Normally, I'm not really the type to jump on any like political type of posts, but it's the fact that I had this experience with in many different ways that I can understand what could have happened in that very room. And definitely I know the people that were involved. If it already happened, if I woke up to those messages and I saw it, it already happened. What can we do to change it? Tell them to delete it? Or we can like use the fact that people are watching this, and for whatever reason, if they already have knowledge about it, if they're upset about it, if they're new to it, or they feel inspired, or whatever the case is, having the connection of someone saying, let's just try to demonstrate and make sure that they get the right thing. Because even now, the challenge, my video is so viral right now that most people are doing my version.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying if the creators themselves just did their steps, not the challenge, in full, then the people doing the challenge will have something to practice from. Because now maybe this is the one video that made them fall more into this thing. The industry is a different story. And a lot of people, that is a different topic to get into because it's very black and white and it's very ugly and it doesn't really stand by artists like ourselves. So I would know the frustration in different places. I can't speak for everybody else, but I just know that instead of making the moment more about a fight, it was just more so, hey, if people are looking, let them look the right way.
All right, talking about moves, what is your latest creation? Or creations, because I know it's actually more than one, right?
You know, it's very fresh, so it's not really, it's more just shared between the colleagues and my friends and stuff like that. But the new thing right now is honey and water.
Yeah.
Something sweet and something supportive.
So how you came up with that name?
So basically with the move, it's really about the waistline. So honey, every time you pour it, it's very thick, so it takes a very slow journey. But once it reach, you know. So if you move like say your waist a move through honey, and then when you get to a certain point, you let go. But when you give somebody affection, it's natural that water gives you life and love and affection and makes you feel a certain way. So you start to really move freely. It's two different dances in one.
Yeah.
So one is honey and one is honey water. But when you do it together, it's just honey water.
That sounds nice. Okay, as a last question would just be any open messages, advices, or any words that you want to share with the people out there.
I would say not to even listen to what I'm saying right now, but to also think for yourself. It's, if I give you an advice, I'm just giving you another more information that is blocking you from seeing what you actually think about the world. So I would just say, listen to yourself.
All right, thank you so much again.
Yeah, man.
And until next time.
Big up on yourself, Dancehall Ketchup. And a mustard, and a mayonnaise. What the hell, like pepper.
No. This is the last interview for today, and we have Zidan Xqlusiv with us. I'm very happy about this. He just came from his class, so tell the people, how was it? How do you feel?
Breath of fresh air, you know?
Yeah.
It was a great vibe, great vibe. FiWEvent, our event, you know, Damion birthday party, the class edition, you know, later is the party edition. Yeah, but it was a great vibe, it was a great vibe. I enjoyed myself, I'm pretty sure the students did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very sure of that. But yeah, Jazzy again, big up yourself.
Thank you so much. Imagine maybe there are people watching right now who have never seen you before, maybe never talking to you before. What would you say? Who is Zidan Xqlusiv?
Zidan Xqlusiv, you have the dancer, you have the person, you know. Zidan Xqlusiv, the dancer, is just a jovial, happy, fun, like making people enjoy themselves, you know. Zidan Xqlusiv is a vibrant flow, artistic, dancehall dancer from Jamaica, Kingston, Jamaica, grow in St. Thomas, same way. Yeah, representing dancehall. So to make a short conversation, Zidan Xqlusiv, yeah, from Xqlusiv Dancers. Team Exclusive, straight out of Jamaica.
Yeah. So being based in Europe for a long time already, how do you evaluate the situation that there are more and more camps coming up, maybe also bigger events? What do you think about this fact that do you feel like it's kind of crowded, especially in your base, or do you feel there is enough for everyone?
Well, from my perspective or my point of view, I might see it different from the person who is supporting the culture, if you know what I mean. So I can always share my view, but I would like to know and express a view too, if you know what I mean. From my view, what I'm seeing it is, in this time it's kind of decreasing, and then there are probably reasons why it's decreasing. Based on talking to other people, they say it's summertime, people going on vacation. You know, it's after Corona, people are not into the vibe for the dancehall so much yet, but in many places, I'm overwhelmed, I'm overjoyed, so I'm very happy with what I see. So it's getting better and better. And with time, with you, you know, put the dancehall forward to everybody, it will get better. Yeah, so, yeah, man. I cannot say I'm disappointed or angry. I'm actually pleased just to see dancehall back, you know, after Corona, dirty Corona.
Yeah. Touching another topic, actually, you just recently became a father. Congrats on that once again. Yay. So traveling, you know, to events, teaching, sharing your culture and parenting. What has changed since you become a father?
The changes for me will mainly come from home, like what I have to do, who I have to be a good dad.
Yeah.
So that's really where the changes come as it relates to dancing and my interest and my love or where I travel. It doesn't get any less. Apart from now is that I'm not really pushing forward for bookings like for the summertime because I go with the flow, you know. I'm more like people give the interest more than me organizing. Now and then we have to organize as dancehall dancers. It's important. Because there are times when people don't want to organize or they probably organize one time and they're like, oh, they don't want to do it again.
Yeah.
And we don't want to go one place one time.
Yeah.
We should be there 10, 20 times.
Yeah.
It's like we're doing regular classes in Malmo. I'm not doing regular classes. And that's the next thing too. I kind of felt demotivated to even dance in some places, if you know what I mean. And this is one of the places. I love it still. I have people who I dance. Maybe I get motivation back to do it, but the people, maybe they're overwhelmed with too much, as you mentioned earlier.
So you feel like you felt demotivated because less people joined the classes then, right? Or
yeah, in some ways less, and kind of you can feel love. I can feel love, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And how I evaluate love, I go to many places and it's like, wow, I feel goosebumps because love is real, you know? Everybody's different, you know, Scandinavia and the different parts, happier people, more angry people, but you can still know the feeling and know the meaning. But all I want to say is all who love dance, all who support, that's the most important thing for me too, you know. It's not so much about just the numbers, and it's how they really enjoy themselves and what they do in the process, for me. But numbers don't lie.
Yeah, as we know.
As we know. And for us, if we the dancehall dancers are not getting the numbers, we're not getting the cash.
Yeah.
You know it. So we get the numbers, it's better. That means that if one person had to come to 10 class, the more people they can feel a bit relaxed to not have to come to every class because there is the numbers behind us. Because that's the thing too, you know, you have people support us, but they felt like they have to do every class because they know that if I go to the class, it's going to be 3 or 4 people and they don't want us to feel bad. I've seen it so much. Yeah. So numbers, guys, you put out an effort. We appreciate that. And don't tell us that you're scared.
Yeah.
And we're advanced. We're dancers adjusting to any level. Granny, baby, daddy, sister, everybody. Just know that.
Yeah, man. So maybe even now for the people who are watching and maybe haven't ever done a class of Xqlusiv, what can they expect?
You can just accept the flow, the feeling with meaning.
All
Flow
right.
and feeling with meaning. So that's Xqlusiv. Dancehall Flow Kings. That's when we say Flow Kings, it doesn't mean that's the body flowing. It means all that we do in dancehall and the aspects and everything that we cover from way back to now. This is our tradition. This is what Xqlusiv is about, you know?
Yeah.
St. Thomas, Kumina, hardcore, stretching. Sometimes they say the Anansi dancers because we stretch and we look bigger and we look different, but that's the motivation. Anansi now is the norm, the stretching, the body movement. That's how everybody dance now. It's not like this again in the little box. So we just presenting ourselves, being our best.
Yeah.
And that will never change.
Yeah. To touch another topic that went kind of viral in the past weeks or actually days. It's kind of hot. And it was the video with Chris Brown doing certain dancehall moves, also including some of, or actually one of your creation from Xqlusiv. How did you feel about it when you saw it first, and what were your thoughts when you saw it?
Well, I guess the feeling was a bit shocking first. Like how I just shocked. I was like, that's the feeling. I was like, oh, Chris Brown. And then I kind of checked the details to see if, any tags or anything. But then there weren't really any tags. But we're still grateful. We're still happy. Dancehall is still behind us. The challenge that now is happening is exposing the move to millions of people.
Yeah.
And we have to thank people for that. We have to thank everybody in dancehall who represent and say, this is dancehall. We're going to do this. We're going to do a video. We're going to repost it. We're going to tag the creators and show them that we care. And it doesn't matter if Chris Brown or whoever don't tag us. We know. Yeah. And that's a good thing because we reach new audience. And dancehall, we always have to try to reach new audience, new people. Because there will always be people who get tired and demotivated and lose interest. What about when these people lose the interest? We have nobody else to take their place. It should always be incoming. It shouldn't be like out and nobody coming in. That's when the culture, everything gets more difficult for dancers, everybody. Yeah. So, yeah, man, that's how I see it.
Open message that you have to the world, to fellow Jamaicans, promoters, students, teachers, whoever, any word that you feel like needs to be heard.
Well, for me, how I'm feeling now is I just need people to just be like more real to dancehall, because I think that most of the dancehall representatives who are in it, you have people trying and putting their best foot forward, but we're comfortable, if you know what I mean. Like, we're just comfortable. It's okay. We just dance, we show a move now, a move later, and we're dancehall dancers. But what is happening? What's the growth? What's the difference actually happening with us as a dancer? What are we doing to make a difference in dancehall? Because that's what I focus on and what I do to make a difference. Yeah. That's why when I go on YouTube, I go on TikTok, I do everything, something to promote dancehall culture. And how I promote dancehall culture is not about just me, if you see how I do things. Yeah. It's about everybody. Yeah. And I think that's the mentality that most people lack. It's just always about me. I cannot post the next person, I cannot do this for the next person because we are competition. No dancehall dancer, nobody in dancehall is my competition or my competitor. I'm competing for the culture, to make it a better culture, to stand amongst the biggest ones. Yeah. So for me, these are some things I really would love to see change, like more, really love people coming forward to different projects that's groundbreaking, that people can look on and say, wow, that's dancehall. That's why I always say comment some people who I see put out effort and do good projects for dancehall and say, yeah. There is Dancehall Dance Association, Dancehall Dance Association, you know about that. It reach out to many people, many dancers, change a lot of people view and how they see dancehall, and it's still like a struggle to even to get people to understand the vision of what's happening. People just think like it's just, Zidan thing, Lottie thing, Arville thing, whoever up there talking or representing it, it's their thing, but they're not realizing this is, if we lose the hype we have now and we are not as big, what about the youths? Yeah, the people, our younger generation coming up, what are they coming up to see? What we left in place for them to show, like people that they can adapt and continue with dancehall culture. Many things can be changed, many things can be fixed. I'm doing my part, but sometimes I feel overwhelmed and like, damn, I'm not doing nothing more, you know? But then that's the next part of me. I always try to just fight myself and say, don't give up. You've been doing it for so long. You've been through worse. Yeah. People attitude, people don't talk, people not believing is motivation for me now, if you know what I mean. Yeah. So anything that I'm putting myself forward with dancehall in, can expect to see it thriving to a greater heights. So as I said, big up with dancehall brothers. Sometimes we reason and we misunderstand each other because like a conversation cannot be held without it mean that I hate you or I can't be right or I cannot be wrong. So you know, Jazzy. So for me, these are just some of the things I would like to see. Be real, and I'm talking real, not real. We link up and we have a little vibe, and later we're gone, we're enemies. We're not. Those real are not my type of real. I'm an energetic guy. I'm an energy guy. If the energy is not kicking me, then I'm gonna be like, you know, observe and look. The energy sweet me and the love I put my. You wouldn't believe that's a Zidan.
The last question now I want to add to that because I kind of got inspiration from it. Now when you say what, as a member of DDA of course also, what would you like to see or what would you wish to see? Maybe supporting wise from the locals or even like from Jamaican dancers or also from us internationals. Is there anything that you would share in terms of that?
Well, for me, I would definitely like to see everything still keep in place, because that's the most important thing. Doing it now, having the motivation, everybody, yeah, and 2-3 years it's disappeared, then it doesn't mean anything to me. That's why it's not a rush for me now. It's a take a time, making people understand, growing the movement, and just the process with hard work and putting our best self forward. This is how I see DD. Once that's going forward, then I'm good with it. Little by little, one cocoa, full basket. Yes? And the basket is taking it little time getting there, you know? So a lot of people can be fed very soon. You know, so we're going to reap the fruits of our labors. The hard work that we put in, we're going to reap that fruits a little bit later. It's not just about now. So I always try to preach this unity amongst everybody, yo. Not compete with ourselves. Some of the minor things we fight like it's the biggest thing. It's like I see it's so different from everybody else. That's minor, that's not even important. Everybody just stuck in the past and stuck in the one mentality. We Jamaicans now have to think about, once we travel, we have a certain ways to ourselves and how we talk and how we move, but adapting is very important.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it is.
But you're still yourself, but you have to be adaptive, and respect come with adaptive. If you want respect, you have to respect too by adapting. Doesn't mean that, oh, me I be myself. Then you don't respect, or you can't get respect. So it's just understanding now, that's for my Jamaicans, my Prela teachers, I would say. Just adapt and know you're surrounded and know when to do, what to do, and how to do. Yes?
Yes.
For the international, it's just keep doing you, keep loving, because the love is the most important part for you. Once you love it, then you're going to be motivated to do it. If you don't have the love, then it's going to be like, Zidan is coming to my town. But nothing really, but you're trying to find an excuse because you lose motivation. Not that you don't really love me, but you don't have that deep motivation anymore to like go do something. Yeah. So it's just find your love too. Find ways of finding the love for the dance, for the dancehall culture. Maybe just learning steps alone is not it. So you have to mix it. Yeah? And just follow the norm, the know. You have to keep up to date too. Yeah? Sometimes things are happening that you have to kind of ask and find out about. What's up with classes in Jamaica or fees, you know, what's what. Don't go and if you ask somebody what's the class and they tell you their price, you be like, what? Huh? And complaining. You have to get a little knowing the know first. Because if you don't know, you won't understand. The struggle is real, trust me.
Yeah, and this is it. Did you check the time? This is how fast 1.5 hours can pass. Thank you so much if you watched until the very end. I'm so curious to hear your feedback. Which interview did you like most? Do you have any other additional questions for the dancers, for the entertainers? What would you like to know about their journey or their past or their future plans? just, yeah, let me know in the comment section what goes through your mind after listening to these very different words and point of views. And yeah, also let me know what I should ask next, especially for the upcoming event. Because remember, this week, 16th of June, we're gonna go back to Cologne and we're gonna get the chance to talk to many more Jamaicans that I didn't talk to as yet. So yeah, leave some questions in the comment section if you want. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the vibes and you got to know the organizers and the event and of course the teachers who were featured a little bit more. Make also sure you're subscribing to my channel and hit the notification bell so you will never miss out any video that has been uploaded. Now, how about you? Are you watching this and planning an event with Jamaican dancers, but you don't have a media coverage as yet? Please feel free and make sure to hit me up. Yeah, let's talk about it. Let's catch up. Please also make sure to subscribe and to follow every person who was featured in here. As we speak, you can read the names on Instagram, the names on most of the social media channels. And I wish you a wonderful day, night, morning, wherever you are in this world. Big up.